So here's a bit of a story for you. Around the Christmas, I bought me a new controller. Turtle Beach Recon. This thing right here. It costs 60 euros. It's expensive. I got it for 50 because it was outlet. It was a return product tested by someone before me and then returned into the store in the time window of the return when it's allowed to return this back to the store. I can't speak. Anyway, so basically brand new thing. Everything about this works fine. It feels rock solid, except for the left stick, which is the most important thing in the controller because you use that to control everything in games most of the time. I've used this controller for 1 month and the left stick is already this loose. It's wiggly, it's wobbly, it doesn't return all the way to the dead center. I have to align it slight bit with my thumb to get it to the center. It's still usable. It's a little like annoying, but still playable. But the thing is, this is a 60 euro fucking controller, and for that price, I expect quality, like actual quality. I want the controller to last for the next couple years at least, and even then, feel like it's still in very solid condition. Nothing has worn down or anything. I can still play with this, and the fact that it's already at this condition after 1 month of good use. I've been using this almost daily. This is actually advertised as a gaming controller. All the controllers are for gaming, but you know, gaming term in my head rings the bell that it should withstand the actual use of the product. Like heavy use, constant use, everyday use, and last for a couple of years at least. It's not the case with this fucking controller. If it's like this after already 1 month of use, give it another month and this fucking stick is gonna be a completely unusable piece of shit. And I can't use this expensive controller anymore. That brings me to this very moment. I actually sent Turtle Beach an email. Very colorful. Not a rage email, but a very concerned, colorful, I explained. But let me read it for you. It was like for concern and for like out of curiosity and for shits and giggles, part of all that, you know. I want to see where it goes. What is gonna be their response to my email? Let me read it for you. Hi, I bought Turtle Beach Recon controller around the Christmas and it's already about to get toasted and useless. True, it was return product and therefore outlet, so I paid 50 euros for it, when in completely brand new it would cost about 60 euros. Still, basically brand new. For that amount of money, I in fact expect to get me a controller which even after 3 years of serious daily gaming would feel solid as a rock in my hands with little to no signs of wearing down. It makes me rather furious that I've been using this controller only for roughly a month and already the most important part, the left stick, feels loose. It wiggles and wobbles and doesn't even return all the way back to the center. Almost, but not quite, as I need to give it a slight notch to get it actually centered and not just around there somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I can still play with slight discomfort and annoyance, but if it's already this bad after just 1 month of use, in 1 more month the left stick will be actually useless and completely unplayable. For expensive gaming gear like this controller, I want a gear that is actually made for real serious gaming and not just use it once in a week for 5 minutes kind of gaming. I actually made a conscious decision to buy an expensive controller in hope that it would actually last at least a bit longer than the cheap ones, but turns out that's not the case at all. I wasted my poorest money. I can't keep buying more 60 euro controllers. I don't have that much money. What would you suggest? Is there something that can be done about this? Where can I find a controller that would last at least couple years of good use like they used to last? That's what I wrote, exactly. In all seriousness though, I would love to find a game controller that does not break on me after such a short time of usage. Are all the gaming controllers really seriously this bad that it really doesn't matter how much you pay for them? They're all gonna become useless in just 1 month? Or is there actually some brand or some model that actually lasts a proper usage of time? I don't know. I would like to know. If you know, tell me.